Let's get into it.
As a kid, I didn't like leaving the crib much. I did play baseball because my Dominican genes commanded me to, but besides that, I was a homebody. I was inside all day on my PS3 or on my Wii or on my TV. Whether it was before I went to
that's the
school
same
or
way.
after school or just on weekends, I used to love sitting in front of my TV and watching some of my favorite kid shows. So that's what we'll be doing today. Today I'll be going on some of my favorite channels and shows I watched as a kid. Some y'all may know, some y'all may not know, some y'all may love. And
all right.
Channels
Let's
and
see.
shows I watch.
Oh wow. Got unlocked a lot of memory in my fucking brain. Boomerang is so goated. I remember watching Boomerang. I remember like getting up at 8 a.m. just to watch the Boondocks on like Boomerang. I think it was either Boomerang or Adult Swim. I think it was Adult Swim. But I know for sure that I used to watch like a shit ton of shows on Boomerang. And all of the like bumps, the commercials and shit were fucking goated. Powerpuff Girls. Top 5. Top 5.
Some y'all may know, some y'all
Cartoon
may
Network
not know,
shows.
some y'all may love. And in the end,
Gravity Falls is also
goated.
goated.
Hosted the shows I loved the most as a kid.
All right, hold on. Let's see. Just off the top of my head, top 5 childhood shows. All right, okay. Kid shows in no order. Backyardigans, of course. Backyardigans. Sesame Street, for sure. Sesame Street up there too. There was a show. I forgot. It was like on a Disney, like a Disney nighttime show. It was with this crescent as moon. That talked. I don't know what that show was called, but that's up there. I used to watch that shit a lot. Childhood. ABC. Hold on. Let me put y'all on game. I mean, it's not really game, but hold on. HBO ABC show. Was it ABC? Fuck. Oh, I spelled HBO wrong. I'm stupid. ABC. Happily ever. Here we go. Happily ever after. Fairy tales for every child. Of course, I gotta put that up there. I got to. If you ain't watched this, go ahead and watch it. It's fire. And it's like black orchestrated. It's fire. That show's fire.
I'm starting off with debatably.
Was that 4 or 5? Oh, I think that was 5. All right, that might have been 4. All right, what's my 5th one? Probably like Scooby-Doo. I say Scooby-Doo. And then top 5 regular shows: Gravity Falls, Adventure Time, Steven Universe. I'm gonna take that back. Powerpuff Girls, old one. Teen Titans, old one. What am I gonna do for my 5th one? Courage the Cowardly Dog. That's just like
Go of Kids.
That's
channels,
mine.
PBS Kids. Now you see the good
Oh
thing
my
about
god,
this
bro.
channel is you
PBS
can be
Kids,
nerd-
bro. Wild Kratts. Oh my god, bro. I remember that
As
shit.
long as you have
That shit was so
TV,
goated.
You can watch shows on here, and honestly, PBS
So
is better than
goated.
me because with the amount of bangers,
Bro,
they
Arthur,
produce,
my
man,
nigga.
all them poor kids would have been looking at straight stats.
Wild Kid, Wild Kratts. Bro, I remember I used to go to my great grandma's house, and I used to just like, cause we ain't had like a whole bunch of cable, and there was this channel that I used to watch called Cubo. And y'all probably don't know any of these shows because it wasn't on regular like TVs. But I remember watching so many of these like shows, like a lot of this is nostalgic to me because I would just watch it for hours and then fall asleep to it. I think the shit. Yeah, I think they discontinued it. Rest in peace, Kubo, bro. I remember. I forgot that nigga name. I forgot a lot of these. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I watched that shit.
Big Red Dog, Sid the Science Kid,
Banger, 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 banger. Wildcrats. A lot of niggas don't know that shit.
Sid the Science.
A lot of niggas don't know Wildcrats.
Cyber Chase.
Wildcrats is a banger.
Wildcrats. Word Girl.
Word Girl.
One of these
shows. Yup.
I didn't.
There was another one. Q. Not Q. It was like an exclamation mark. I forgot. Word. Super word. Word something. I don't know.
Watch. But a lot of people.
Word. Super. Now I gotta look it up, bro. Super Y. Super Y. Goated. Good show. Well, as a kid, it's probably bad now, but like as a kid.
I liked them. Asked my mom the other day if I liked Clifford. She said
I never watched Clifford.
I don't know. Sid the Science Kid.
I watched Sid the Science Kid. I remember the intro. I remember the little dance. Nigga look like Trippy Red. I remember all the shit.
That ain't help. Cyber Chase and Word Girl.
Yup.
Do I look like a nerd?
Yup.
Wildcrats. I was
Wildcrats.
And Arthur. I don't know.
Fire.
I just thought he was boring. It looked like a dweeb.
Wow. Nah, Arthur is one of those shows that is deep in my heart. Even though I ain't watch it from start to finish, I watched a couple shows.
She kind of came full
Arthur's
circle
up
when
there.
In middle school, some kid posted a picture of me on his Snapchat story saying I look like him. So
damn.
What if you can create your own website by
freaking
saying,
ass.
this is what I want?
I need to get an eye blocker.
Wix, you can.
Anyway.
Sorry, Arthur. These shows just weren't my style. They weren't my jam. It is just too ugly. I was more interested in elegant stuff. Curious George.
I watched Curious George a little bit, but I feel like I did not watch it as near as much as any other shows. Magic School Bus. I always watched like that, and then you know what I'm saying, in like kindergarten through first grade, not first grade, like fifth grade, we would always go to like the library and watch this shit. That shit was goated.
Dragon Tales.
I never got into Dragon Tales, but I know I've heard it's good.
Magic School Bus was dope. Miss Frizzle was always taking the kids down some random orphan.
I did not watch the new Magic School Bus, and I probably never will. Why the fuck does this look like a coochie? I'm not gonna get into that shit.
Body, it was great. Curious George, he was just a silly monkey. He was just enjoyable to watch. And Dragon Tales, come on, they're dragons. They had
I never got into Dragon Tales.
Twin dragons. They even had a disabled dragon.
Oh my god.
My favorites on PBS Kids were easily Teletubbies, Sesame Street, and Barney. Sadly, I was not into
I feel like I watched Barney, but I just don't remember it.
I'm sorry, but his eyes and
I watched Thomas the Train a lot. I had a whole bunch of toys and shit. I had a whole like toy set of Thomas the Train.
Hear me.
Fire.
I don't know how Teletubbies did them.
Never watched that shit. I don't think I was allowed to.
I don't even know what they did on this
My parents had common sense. They was not putting me on this weird shit.
Honestly, frolicked or stared at the baby son. I don't know, but I know I liked it. My favorite Teletubby.
I think my sister watched it though.
Then there was Sesame Street, aka the top dog of this channel. And I may have not liked Clifford, but my mom told me I was
Sesame Street so gas. And then there was another one that was like Sesame Street that I remember. It's not some rock. PBS Craggle Rock. I can't spell. Craggle Rock. Fraggle Rock. This show scared the shit out of me. Just like the Muppets. The Muppets is fire too. But this show, I used to watch it with my sister when I was little. Scared the shit out of me. But it was a good show. I enjoyed it. Nonetheless.
She wasn't wrong. I loved everyone on Sesame Street. They had to go Elmo leading the charge. So many memories with him. So many. Easily my favorite one of the show. I literally cried when my mom threw away my Elmo doll. Then they had the giant over
Elmo not my favorite.
Big Bird.
My favorite gotta be
Snuffy. Y'all remember Snuffy? That was like the stage 4 terminally ill Willie Mammoth they had on the show. Yeah. He was, he was there. And then my
I had a Big Bird toy when I was little.
How could you not like these two? Oscar was funny. Cookie Monster, he was clearly a drug addict.
But Ernie or the other nigga was probably would be my favorite.
My favorites from PBS, Barney. Who can blame
Never watched Barney. I don't remember. I probably did, but I don't remember it.
Purple. I understand the Teletubbies, but how are people scared of this guy, bro? It's Barney. He's pretty
bro.
Much
look at this nigga, bro. He looks like he's gonna take your child and do unfathomable things to them, bro. I'm not letting my fuck no.
He ain't messing up.
I'm not letting my children near that nigga. There's a human man, most definitely in that suit, giving out free hugs. Fuck no.
Veneers for you.
Fuck
like
no.
I said though, PBS
Fuck no.
was debatably the GOAT. It's not my favorite. But first, I want to go over my least favorite when it came to kiddie shows. Disney.
Talk to me.
This channel just didn't
I never
really
watched
have
this.
that many hits.
Did I?
The ones they did have.
Nah, I did. I never watched this show though.
Just
I remember
really
it, but I never watched
it.
it.
Not watching Little Einsteins.
I was watching Little
not
Einsteins.
Watching Handy Manny, that fake.
I have a handy mandy. Like I'm in my old childhood room. I believe I have a handy mandy like set or still on that bed, just because like it's a small ass bed and it's the only one I can fit on it. And then there's like a quilt, but I think I have a handy mandy like set on it.
Builder, and I was not.
I used to be mad into handy mandy.
Watching Bear in the Big Blue
Bob the Builder too.
House. There was the occasional. It's the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. That show was
I got
pretty
into
good from
this,
time to
but
time. I even learned how to do the
that shit's annoying.
There was
I'm not
also
gonna lie.
Doc McStuffins, which I
Represent. I used to watch her a lot.
watched on plane rides, but
Let
she
me
was
see that.
pretty cool. It was like Grey's Anatomy
Let me
for
see that.
kids. Love to see it. Black excellence. But I didn't really watch these
God.
shows that often. Probably the one Disney Junior show I do remember
Talk to
watching
me.
hella of was the Lilo and Stitch show. Now
I
that
never watched
was
the
some
show.
heat. I know it technically wasn't a Disney Junior.
I remember
original,
it, but I've never
it
watched
still
the show.
aired, so it counts.
I'm probably
I
going
love
to.
this show. If you never watched it, just imagine the Lilo and Stitch movie, but it's a show and way more Stitch. My favorite episodes were the one where Stitch gets a shorty, pretty much
Okay.
a big version of himself.
Okay.
And of course, the crossover episode with Kim Possible. That was
I never
amazing.
watched Kim
Well,
Possible
if we're counting
either.
as a Disney Junior show, then this was also a banger. Kim and Shego My Ego were obviously my favorites. And relax, it's not because I thought they looked good as a kid. You got
I mean,
the rest of the cast was
any child
alright.
gonna fall
We
for
had
one of them.
Ron,
Let's be
who
for
was
real.
supposed to be like the love interest, but come on now, we
Shit,
all know
I-
he's just a gay.
When I was a child, bro, anytime I seen Raven, bro, I'm not even gonna say it, bro.
Best friend. We had the fat black dude.
I was
Lee,
fiending
like
over
the
Raven.
hacker one, he was chill. And
No
then
bullshit.
We had my least favorite of the main cast, Rufus.
She's still my
He was
favorite.
just
I think I did the same
He was
times.
Ron's naked
No bullshit.
rat. Who is owning this? But the show was good. It was fun. It was cool. It was fun to see Kim go on these spy missions. And Ron always
Yeah,
messed
I never-
something up. But that was just Disney Junior.
I
That's
never
not even
watched
me
that.
bringing up Disney's other kid channel that I want to talk about, Disney XD. But,
I remember Disney XD.
Before I talk about Disney XD,
I remember
need
watching
to
it.
talk about its predecessor. And I'm not gonna lie, if you were born after 2006, you probably have never heard this channel. But let me
2005
tell you
baby
about
here.
it, 'cause it
Let me know.
was amazing.
Let me know.
TEDx. My late 90s
Never
and
knew
early
this shit.
2000 viewers, I know y'all feel the
Nope.
nostalgia. I know y'all feel it.
Nope.
This channel had nothing educational. It was literally just Disney XD before Disney XD. Except its
remember
shows
it.
were debatably, not even debatably, its shows were better.
Niggas gonna hate me for saying this, but I did not watch Power Rangers that much. I might have seen one or two episodes when it was airing, but I have not seen a full Power Rangers at all. I'm gonna just be for
This
real.
channel had shows like Sonic X, which you already know.
Did not watch Sonic
Yin Yang
X.
Yo, Totally
Nah, watch
Spies,
that shit.
Power
No,
Rangers
nope.
SPD, Power
Nope.
Rangers Mystic Force, Power Rangers Ninja Storm, and the best Power Rangers series, Power Rangers Dino Thunder.
Yeah, a lot of people
Honestly,
say
I
that.
loved
I've
all
heard
of them.
that a
I was
lot.
always the Red Ranger,
Like, the
but this
Dino one
holds a
was the
special
best.
place in my heart. This channel also had Puka. Y'all know that show where the little ninja dude is running from that girl who can't take no for an answer. It was fire. I love that.
For some reason, I remember this, but I don't think I've ever
I went
watched
as a
it.
kid too. And not only did it have great shows, but this channel was also low-key my introduction to anime. It had another show I loved, specifically Digimon.
Never got
from
into
Steve, which
Digimon. I think I watched a
unironically
few
has one of the
episodes, but
Love games, but hate the
I never
grind?
got into it.
With WeMod, you can be invincible,
We,
unimaginably wealthy.
best
you know.
openings of all time. Go listen to it, please. Then they had my go to Mega Man, NT Warrior, and Beyblade, the original one. Oh my goodness, was I obsessed, especially with Mega Man.
I fuck with
Bro,
Beyblade.
I wanted
I'll
to
say
be
that.
him.
I fuck with
And
Beyblade.
Of course, you know I can't forget my favorite
I
of
fuck
the
with,
marketable animes,
Yu-Gi-Oh too.
Me and my brother loved this show. We had DVD.
I still got my. Hold on. Hold the frick on, bruh. Hold on, bruh. Hold on, bruh. Hold on, bruh. Don't get me started. Do not get me started. What I got in my lap, I got two cases. We gonna open up the first one. Hold on, let me show you right quick. Hold on, give me a second. It's a little dusty. I haven't used this shit in years. This shit, bruh. I started collecting Yu-Gi-Oh cards, bro, but I never like I've never actually played a game of Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm about to show y'all why that I've never like got into Yu-Gi-Oh. But hold on. I got this deck. It's literally only one deck. I don't even know how to use it because I've never played Yu-Gi-Oh before. I literally got it just because I collect Pokemon cards. Or I used to when I was a child. Hold on. Let me put that up. Let me show y'all this motherfucker. I want you to know this shit is as big as my face. And I want you to know this shit heavy as fuck. It's not no one deck in here. It's probably about like 500 cards in here. Let's be for real. I remember my aunt got me this for my birthday. I forgot which birthday. It was when I was really young. And she only got me the case. It only came with like 2 decks. Or maybe not 2 decks, but like 2 packs of like 3 packs of 10 maybe. So 30 cards. But you know, like 2 of them aren't like actual like dead ass cards. Yo, every time I like, what's going on with the screen, bro? Yo, this screen is just, it just does not want to work at all. Anyway, I'm gonna put it back over there. Bro, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Matter of fact, bro, look. Look at how many cards that is, bro. Dead ass. Dead ass, bro. Hold on, bro. I remember, I think I organized all my cards into like best, and I got so much. I can money spread with my freaking Pokemon cards, bro. That's how much cards I got. This is not even half of it, my nigga. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. I got all of these. Let me see if I can find some of my favorites. Hold on. I got some Japanese ones too. Shout out my nigga Luke. That nigga gave me a lot of his cards. A lot of them are Japanese. And I could low-key make a good deck just from what I got right now. If I wanted to get back into like collecting this shit. But like, hold on, I'm trying to find some. Yo, I had a friend. Nigga's name was Master. On everything, I believe that nigga took my Charizard. I remember I had a really good Charizard. And for some reason, I feel like that nigga took that shit. And I'm still mad about it. No bullshit. No bullshit. I'm still mad about my Charizard, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm trying to see, bro. I'm trying to look at my shit, bro. Hold on. My second fucking screen is acting up. Let me pull up my chat. Let me pull up my chat right quick. Stream manager. Cut that shit off. All right, there we go. Here we fucking go. Let's see. Yeah, my screen is just all fucked up. I wish I could show y'all what it looked like, but I can't. So I'm for sure gonna try to get me a second monitor one of these days. Here we go. I got a deck of straight up bangers, 100+ only cards. Yup. I got, hold on. I got this type shit. Y'all niggas can't see that shit. Yup. That's not even a good card. That's just like good artwork. This one's on the better side. It's still not that good. Y'all can't see that shit. But for years, I was trying to find my Charizard, and I just could not find that nigga. Like, for some reason, I literally just could not find that nigga. I'm telling you. I could not find that nigga. And that's why I was like, yo, my nigga for sure took my cards, bruh. And I was devastated that I would never get my Charizard back. And my nigga. Master, if you watching this, bro, I want my fucking Charizard back, bro. I fucking want it back. You know that Charizard was a fucking GX, my nigga. You know exactly who I'm talking about. I have a lot better cards but I just have a big ass case, literally, of just Pokemon cards. Every time like my mother or my grandma went to the store, I would literally just ask, "Can I get a pack of Pokemon cards?" Like literally every time. And they were only like $2-3 at the time, so of course they were like, "All right, I guess it's not." He ain't asking for like no $15, you know what I'm saying, toy. It's just like a $10 card pack. Ain't really like hurting nobody. So they was like, all right, cool. And that's how I built up this fuck ass collection. Goddamn, I can't even close this bitch. There we go. I would love to get into Yu-Gi-Oh, but I feel like that's just a shit ton of learning that I don't feel like doing. I'm not gonna lie. Talk to me. Talk to me.
Figures, we had cards. I just said have.
Yup.
I still have cards. Let me show you.
Got my cards right here.
Just like Mega Man, bro.
Right here.
I wanted to be Yuki. I said the story in one of my old vids how I wanted to dye my hair purple, gold, and black.
I fucking Yu-Gi-Oh so much. I gotta finish the anime.
I was willing to become
I have yet to
emo
finish the
for
anime.
you. That's just how much I love this show and all its characters. I even loved Kaiba, and his whole purpose was to hate on Yugi and Joey.
Mokuba, make sure Wheeler's late.
Jadex was just
amazing,
man.
bro.
It was amazing. But now I gotta talk
There we
about
go.
Disney XD. Now Disney XD, although
I used to
not
watch
as
Disney
amazing as
XD
Jadex,
a good
it was
bit.
definitely a step up.
But
from
I don't
Disney
think I
Plus.
watched it
Tim
at-
Witowski with his
Yo,
Luv
my
Yall,
fucking
the
screen just
ninth
going
grade
berserk.
Ultimate Spider-Man.
What the fuck?
This wasn't a bad lineup, but the bestest thing to ever air on Disney XD was
Whatever.
Gravity Falls.
Oh,
Now, look,
God.
when I was a kid,
Gravity
I was
Falls.
a conspiracy.
Top 5.
I love watching video
Top 5.
production stories,
Gravity Falls. Oh
ghost
my God.
stories, urban legends.
Bro.
I knew all the Mandela effects. Febreze was
On
spelled with 2 E's,
everything,
not one.
bro.
So when
Gravity
Disney
Falls is
dropped
so good.
Gravity Falls, a show all about supernatural stuff, of course I'ma love it.
Nigga playing fucking Terraria. Really trying to figure out why my second screen is glitching out. Y'all can't see it because y'all on my first screen.
And this may sound crazy to say, but I think this is one of the best cartoon shows of all time. There
Yup.
was some new weird thing going on every
Yup.
episode. The show was actually pretty funny, and the characters were
But it was
lovable.
short,
Look
though.
at
Gravity
Will.
Falls is
What I
mad
love
short.
most about this
Like, hold on. How many episodes is that Gravity Falls? I messed that shit up. 40. Yeah, it's pretty short.
show though is
So,
that
like,
back in the day, it had
if you wanted to
everybody
watch
watched
it from start to finish,
theorizing
you could
about
probably
who
do it in
made the
like
journals.
3-4
Most
days.
people were wrong though. Like, can y'all believe there were people saying Seuss wrote the journals? Seuss? He's the stupid one.
I was
thought
not
it was
deep
the
into the
homie.
community,
My favorite
but I
episode was
remember
the one where
like
Mabel gets zooted off that fun dip. That was hilarious to watch. And Bill Cipher's introduction.
I
was
never got
only
into like the deciphering of the books, deciphering of like the reverse sound at every intro. I just watched the damn
When
show.
first saw
I wasn't
it,
that
I was
invested.
shocked.
I just enjoyed the
It's
show.
Illuminati. I could honestly make a whole video on this show, but now I want to talk about one of my favorite channels, Nick Jr. Nick Jr. was definitely my
Okay, hold
second,
on.
if
He
not
might talk
favorite
about that
channel
one
to
show I
watch.
was talking about.
This channel had straight
forgot the
10s.
name.
Yo Gabba Gabba 10.
Banger.
Lazy Town 10.
Banger.
Wow Wow Wubsy 10. Max and
I don't
Ruby, 10.
banger.
Wonder
I don't think I
Pets, 10.
watched.
Pinky
I don't think I
Dinky.
watched Wow Wow Upsy. I'm not gonna lie.
To watch as a
I don't think I
This
watched that
channel
shit.
had straight 10s. Yo Gabba Gabba.
But yeah,
10. Lazy
banger,
Town 10.
banger.
Wow Wow Wubsy 10.
I don't watch
Max
that
and
shit.
Ruby,
Banger.
10. Wonder Pets 10.
I don't. All right. Wonder Pets. I feel like a lot of people fuck with it because of the intro. But I'm not gonna lie. Like me watching these niggas, that shit pissed me off.
Pinky Dinky Doo.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Bro, they even had an Asian Dora. Ever heard of Little Bill? Nah, I'm
Yo,
just joking.
my nigga.
It's Ni Hao Kai Lei.
Okay, I was about to say, brother. I was about to say. That nigga was trolling my ass. Nah, Ni Hao Kai Lan. I used to watch it a little bit. I feel like definitely did not understand a single thing that was trying to teach me. I was just watching it just to watch shit. I'm not gonna lie.
I did like that show though. All these shows were great. Sporticus had me doing push-ups. Pinky Dinky Doo had me brainstorming. Max
Definitely
had me
need
hating my
more
sibling.
shows like
Thailand had me
Dora,
ordering
Ni Carlin
Chinese
for
food
real.
in Mandarin. Bro, I even enjoyed the fresh beat.
Teach little kids
Oh my
different
goodness.
languages.
These dudes have me wanting to sip smoothies and
Like
hit the
the
stanky.
basics
But
of it.
although these shows are great, they ain't even scratching my top 4 on this channel.
What's your
My
top four, twin? Talk to
were
me.
The Backyardigans, Blue's Clues.
Oh my god, I remember the Backyardigans. Yes, I agree with that. I also remember Blue's Clues, bro, and I fucking hate that they changed the actor of it. But I think it's because like the nigga. I think I watched the video and it said the nigga was bald, but like it was a update video of him. Like he said that he was going bald and that he didn't want to do it anymore. But he's doing good. Like he's chilling. Like the original actor, he's chilling. He ain't got nothing to worry about.
Dora, and one more I'm gonna mention.
I don't think I watched Dora that much.
Backyardigans, come on. Now.
Backyardigans, bro. I could talk about that shit all day.
Definitely up there.
My nigga, which one's Pablo? This one, Pablo. I fuck with Pablo. I forgot all their names, or maybe this one's Pablo. This nigga definitely seems like Pablo. But then who was this nigga? I forgot.
If you ain't watched this when you was young, you missed out. The adventures, the characters, the
I forgot which one's Pablo.
I know y'all ain't forget the music. Castaways. We are
Banger.
castaways.
Oh my god. Banger songs. Banger songs.
Look at them. They're hitting that. I've always been a Pablo kind of guy myself, but I liked everyone else too, except Austin.
Okay, Pablo is this nigga. I fuck with him, but I also fuck with Oscar.
I don't know why, but every time I turned on the TV,
Oscar was definitely fucking some shit up every time.
he was
Every
barely
time.
in any episode. You think you're too good for me?
He was fucking up
Blue's
some
Clues,
shit.
Man, this was one of my go-tos.
I'll fuck. This is my nigga, bro. This is the nigga I'm talking about. I think he's, like I said, I think he said he didn't want to continue the seasons because he started going bald. But dude, this is my childhood, bro.
Goodness, I'm old.
Like, dang. If I get another ad, Splitgate 2. Shit better die in another week.
So
Get that shit off my screen.
Blue and Steve, my goat Steve, going on little adventures,
bro.
teaching us how to tell time,
Yes,
learn about
bro.
physics, how to jump through paintings.
Yes,
was
bro.
all
Pause.
so great. Makes me want to shed a tear. I just can't believe
Yeah,
they
they
replaced
changed the
him
actor,
twice and made Blue 3D. Like, what is this?
Oh,
Laura, I know a
what the
lot of
fuck?
people
I've never
twice
seen a
and made
reboot of it.
Blue
What the fuck?
3D. Like, what is this? Dora.
I've never seen
I know
that
a
shit.
lot of people hate on her, but this girl and her cousin Diego were a huge part of my childhood. And not just them.
I never got
unlike
into Dora,
Kylan, Dora's side cast
My sister
was
did.
actually memorable.
She had like a
We
whole bunch of
Boo's
VHS
Tail,
tapes and
Bino
shit.
Monkey, Swiper the Shiesty Fox.
Like, I watched
Betty
a
the
couple
Blue
episodes,
Bull,
but
that
like,
ugly yellow
I never really got into Dora like my sister did.
bridge troll, bro. Even her map and her backpack were characters. Who's doing it like her? I always wondered though, if backpack can talk and move and stuff, can he like feel when people are reaching inside of him to pull stuff?
All right, bro.
I
Pause.
don't even want to think about it. I
Pause.
also love that she was bilingual, teaching us English and Spanish at the same time. Shout out to all my No Sabo kids. And what I loved about Dora the most is that she made me feel so involved. Every time Attention Star Swiper pulled up trying to flee something off
Yeah, I
somebody,
feel like that was the
Dora would
reason
have
why I
me
did
saying,
not like
Swiper,
Dora
no
at all.
swiping. Swiper, no swiping.
Because she would pause for like 5 seconds, waiting for you to answer, and I'd be screaming at the screen the answer, and that shit made me mad.
And the
Especially as
best
a
part
kid, I was
even if
impatient as
being a
fuck.
lady that day or just
Impatient,
didn't feel like
impatient.
talking, her and Boots will still get it done, so it wasn't too much
Fuck
pressure on me
no.
to do it. The hate this girl gets just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, sometimes she does stare a
Yo,
little too long
Yo, what
waiting
the
for
fuck?
an answer, but she's just giving
yo,
us
hold on, what the fuck? Bro, am I tripping or why the fuck is her eyes like that, yo?
a little too long when waiting for an answer, but she's just giving the stupid kids extra time. That ain't her fault. I loved her so much. I think she even affected my real life, honestly. Because ever since meeting Dora, I've had like this natural affinity or bond with every Mexican I've met. My first grade crush, Mexican. My elementary best friend, Mexican.
Oh,
my high
wow.
school best friend, Mexican.
Oh,
my
wow.
DoorDash driver, Mexican.
Oh, wow.
And what did I order? Italian, but I could have gone for some Mexican. If this continued, I might have became Mexican. Y'all would have been getting like 5 videos a day. But my favorite show to watch
Wow.
on Nick Jr. was
Wow.
Upside Down Show. Shout out to the 3
Wow.
other people that know this show. A lot of y'all probably
Not
don't know
watch
what
this
I'm
show.
talking about, but hear me out. It was this weird Australian show. I know. That would play on Nick Jr. at like 11 p.m. Yes, I was staying up for this. Where these 2 dudes, one bald one, would go on these little adventures, whether it be to the park, the movie theater, other places.
The
And
only
whole
shows
time-
that I'd say I stayed up for, I gotta think. I feel like Tsunami or Shore. I remember watching Attack on Titan before I even knew Attack on Titan was a thing. I used to see clips of that, and then I remember watching the Jacksepticeye video. He was talking about how he fucking loved Attack on Titan. This was like when this shit originally came out, like when I was in 3rd grade. So probably like 2013, 2014. And I watched that shit at that age. And yeah. Anyway, Attack on Titan. Adult Swim, of course. Boondocks. What's another Adult Swim show? I'm forgetting like fuck. Rick and Morty, of course. I really got into Rick and Morty, but then I fell off of Rick and Morty because it felt like they was doing too much. But I probably rewatch it maybe one of these days.
Would help them
I'm trying to think of more shows that was on those that I used to watch. I remember waking up to fucking George Lopez for some reason. Like I'd fall asleep to like King of the Hill because you know King of the Hill always came first because it was like the most boring show. It probably isn't boring now, but like as a child it was boring as shit. So I'd like watch it, fall asleep, wake back up, and I just hear the George Lopez theme song. I feel like that's a canon event for every child. I swear.
Get to where they need to go. But it wasn't on some Dora stuff. Do you know where the bridge is? No. We would use our real life remote to speed them
Yeah,
up,
I've never
slow
seen
them
this.
down, turn off the lights. It was some really cool interactive stuff. And not only that, but everything in
I
the
can see
show
how
was
that can be
acted
good
out
for
by
like a
these two
child
dudes.
though.
Like everything.
interactive
Sound
stuff.
effects, objects hitting them. They even had these little action sequences where they would use their fingers to parkour. It was so cool. Like I love this show.
Okay.
But sadly, Nick Jr. canceled it after only 13 episodes.
Damn.
I know. I can love
13
to
is
see
crazy.
why. It was a bit odd and felt like a fever dream sometimes, but man, please, those of you who rock,
Yo, my
it was a
nigga,
bit odd
what are
and
we
felt like
doing?
a fever dream sometimes, but man, please.
Why that nigga
low-key
Loki
see why.
throwing it back?
was a bit
Why that
odd and
nigga
felt like a
Loki hit
fever
that
dream
shit?
Sometimes, but man, please, those of you who rock,
Why the lock back in?
I mean, really rock with me. When you're done with this, just watch one episode, just one, please. And now, for my favorite channel to watch as a kid.
Yes, Cartoon Network. The GOAT.
This channel during the early 2000s.
Yes, Teen Titans. Oh my gosh. I'm rewatching Teen Titans right now. I think I'm on like the 13th episode. Pure peak. Oh my god. It's so good. Like, it's so good. So fucking good.
As a kid, Cartoon Network. This channel during the early 2000s.
As I said before, I was
even some
feeding
of the
over Raven.
2010s was just a
As a child.
definition of
Still am,
perfection.
goddammit.
When I would come out of school, this channel was my first option every single time. Unless SpongeBob was playing, I was on Cartoon Network enjoying shows like.
Now, I never got really into like Nick cartoons. I remember watching, of course, SpongeBob, I guess. That's really the only one from the top of my brain. I'll probably have to like see a list of shows to actually like get it. But for sure, Nickelodeon, SpongeBob. I don't even think I really watched a lot of like Nick cartoons. I used to be on Nick Teen. Like I was watching Zoe 101. I was watching iCarly. I was watching Victorious. All with my sister, by the way, because she was really into that shit. So I really watched whatever she watched because you know, try to be like your older siblings, whatever. Now I used to watch a lot of Victorious, bro. That show is probably one of my favorite shows. Ned is Classified is also one of my favorite Nick Teen shows, but I feel like Victorious is banger. I'm probably not gonna rewatch these shows. I'm not gonna lie. I might rewatch Victorious because it's not as bad, but like if you look into the iCarly shit, the nigga Dan Snyder was making them little kids do. Don't even want to speak on that shit, bro.
Eddie. The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Banger.
Dexter's Laboratory.
Banger.
Codename Kids Next Door.
Banger.
Foster's Home for Imaginary
Banger.
Friends. Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
I never watched Star Wars.
Titans.
Banger. Chowder. Banger. Or not Chowder. Flapjack. I used to watch Flapjack too, but Chowder is also a banger. I don't know if he's gonna show it. I used to watch Chowder so much, bro. I'm not gonna lie, this was just pure brain rot, but I used to watch a lot of Chowder.
Many bangers. That's not even me talking about the 2010 shows. Regular Show.
Banger.
Adventure Time.
Banger.
The Amazing World of Gumball.
Banger.
Steven Universe.
Banger.
Even their old shows that
Although I haven't finished Steven Universe, I do want to. I don't really know why. I just think I wasn't interested as a kid, but like as an adult, I know the lore goes like a lot deeper than what I've seen. So I'm most definitely gonna probably rewatch it. I'm not gonna lie.
Some of y'all remember Boomerang. We're goated. Johnny Bravo, Cow and Chicken, Jetsons, Flintstones, Looney Tunes, Baby Looney Tunes. It's just so much peak. What is this LeBron James longevity? I don't think I could go over how much I love these shows in just
Chowder.
Honestly,
Thank fucking God he put that in.
But I can go over one of my favorites from each era. Powerpuff Girls.
Yes. Unironically, bro. Like I said, I already put it in my top 5. So good. Such a good show. The new one I have not seen. Especially like with the black girl, yeah, I'm a pass on that one.
Best superhero shows ever, better than the CW Flash.
Oh, for sure.
This show was so good. I remember kids.
CW Flash is so I don't want to say it's bad, but my nigga, if you're actively binging that show, I'm gonna question you. I'm gonna question your brain, my nigga. I'm not watching that show start to finish. No. There's a ton of other shows that I'd rather watch that are better. This nigga Flash is losing to niggas. I think I seen a video about a nigga just dog shitting on the show. Rightfully so. Cause like they did that nigga Flash wrong. Like they made that nigga so weak when that nigga was like, I don't know.
Are you a Roblox fanatic?
Another Roblox
Microsoft Awards has a brand new way for
but
you
nah,
to
I don't really fuck with the Flash.
You're not supposed to be watching that.
But I would still come
I don't give
home
a
and
damn.
watch it.
Powerpuff-
That's how you know it wasn't a
Powerpuff
sexist
Girls
baby.
top 5.
I love all three of the girls.
Put
My
that on
favorite
everything.
one had to be Buttercup. Had to. Sorry, Blossom and Bubbles fans, but Buttercup was just
Yeah,
the best one.
I could
She
agree
had
with that.
Soft energy. My favorite
Can agree with
episodes
that.
were the one where they sing a song about love, then cripple a clown right after, and the
Ah,
Rowdy Rough Boys.
Rowdy
That
Rough-
one was
yup.
dope. Then there was Ben 10. I've said this before.
I ain't getting
easily
into Ben
best
10 that
Cartoon
much.
Network show of this era. Or
I disagree. Very much disagree. Very much disagree. I'd say Powerpuff Girls is over Ben 10. This Ben 10 probably came out after Powerpuff Girls. I don't know.
bare minimum.
I never really got into Ben 10, even though I had to watch. I did watch a couple episodes, but I've never seen like the entirety of it, or even just a little bit of it. Now,
Tied for first. Courage the Cowardly Dog was.
okay, there we go. Courage the Cowardly Dog. I can say that. A lot of people ain't like it. My mama ain't like it because of how weird that shit was. But me and my sister was watching that shit like we was watching like episodes off episodes off episodes. Whenever they had a rerun or like they had like a I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what that's called. It's whenever they play back to back. I don't want to say a rerun because a rerun is just whenever they're playing a past episode again. Whatever. They had like a whole bunch of episodes lined up of Courage the Cowardly Dog. Oh my god, bro. Me and my sister we was fucking up them shows, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Love this show so much though. I remember I had an Omnitrix toy.
But people did not fuck with Courage the Cowardly Dog. I don't think it lasted that long.
I played the game.
Hold on. Let me look up how many episodes. 52. Okay, that's reasonable. That's more than Gravity Falls. I was thinking it got canceled very quickly.
Games on the Cartoon Network website all the time.
I guess people was watching
Bro,
it.
I even had Ben 10 Protector of Earth on my Wii. You a real one if you played this. Shout
What
out to
the
y'all.
fuck am I
Ben was
looking
just
at?
so cool. I mean, everyone in this show was cool. Gwen was cool. Kevin was cool. Vilgax was cool.
The
Bro,
whole art style of that era is gas. Like Teen Titans. Let me see. Yes, bro. Like this dark atmosphere where it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, if you watch Teen Titans, you'll see that it's in a dark atmosphere, like throughout most of the show, literally. Like usually some of the episodes are at night, like, and then the art style and then the art direction is just like, bro, Teen Titans is goated as fuck.
even Freaky Grandpa Mac.
Now, I can go forward by saying Teen Titans Go is not as bad as people say, because it does have a lot of educational content within it, but it's just a whole bunch of fart and butt jokes, and I know that be getting on people's nerves. But hey, I'm gonna say it right here. I'm gonna take it. Teen Titans Go is not as bad as people say.
Max was cool.
I
Dude
put that
always
on
had
everything.
Some side chick alien popping out of nowhere.
Yo,
What's
the
he
fuck?
doing up there? And then finally, one of my favorites from the 2010s era, Ninjago. A show about
I never got into
Lego
Ninjago.
ninjas. Come on now. How could I not love
Never
it?
got
This
into
show
this
was
shit.
just nice. The intro,
I heard it was good,
jump
though.
up, kick back, whip around and spin. Had me doing spin jutsu all over my living room, getting whooped. It was amazing. I have fond memories of me and my childhood friends all being one of the ninjas too. I was Kai, my homie was Jay, another one was Zane, and the last one was Cole.
Wasn't Dane a
And
fucking
I'ma
robot
say it
or some
now,
shit?
Kai should have been the Green Ninja. I'm not even being biased. The show was still great though, but not gonna lie, I gotta be honest with y'all. After season 3, I did not pay attention to the show anymore. I don't
Yeah,
remember
I've
if it's
never
'cause
watched
I had
it,
school
so
or we just got
I
rid
can't
of our
say shit
cable,
about
but
it.
I just stopped watching. Eventually though, I did come back to rewatch the entire series, but when I came back, I found out this show, unlike other shows that runs for like, 5, 6, 7 seasons maybe, this show has 15. They're
God
Lego ninjas.
damn.
What do they got going on the last one in like 6? As much as I love this show as a kid, I'm not gonna lie
Hold on,
to
this
y'all,
shit damn near one of those like old ass animes. How much episodes this shit got? Ninjago. Like 100 something? 210? God damn. That's more than fucking Naruto, isn't it? Or is Naruto more? It's 10 less episodes than fucking Naruto.
I'm not
Get out of here. I'm not watching that
I
shit.
don't watch One Piece. I may be missing out on Peak, but no. That was pretty much all the shows I wanted to go over today. And there will definitely be a part 2. I have to show
Dexter's Laboratory.
Even the other channels, Nick and Disney. Y'all already thought I wouldn't mention SpongeBob, Avatar The Last Airbender, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Okay, hear me out. There's like 20 seconds left of the video. Hear me out. I never got into, like, I knew about Avatar. I watched the bits and pieces of it, but I never got into Avatar until like sophomore high school, because my niggas was like, hey, you gotta watch this shit like now. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna give it a chance. I watched Avatar and Legend of Korra all within a span of 2 weeks over the summer. Fucking peak, my nigga. That shit was so good. I might do it again this summer. Matter of fact, after this stream, I might just start binge watching fucking Avatar again, bro. Like, Avatar is such a good show. It's such a good show.
What are your Wizards of Waverly Place? Come on, y'all.
I watched that shit too.
That's coming in part 2. And moral of the story?
All right, bro. W fucking video. This nigga puts a lot of work into his videos. I fuck with him. I'm gonna subscribe.